In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up a repository with Git, and then I'm also going to show you what happens or how to reset things, at least a very easy way to reset things if you have a problem with it once you set it up. It's actually very, very simple. To create a new repository, you must first be logged into your Git account, and you go up to this little plus sign up here, and you click it, and you do New Repository. And for this one, I'm just going to put in the name Test Git, okay? And then just mark it as public. You don't need to put in a description. And then just come down here and click Create Repository. Now you can see that I have some instructions here that I can follow for doing the rest of it in the command line. And that's what I'm going to go through with you right now. So this address right here, I want to make sure I copy that because I'm going to need that for my command line stuff. Now for my command line, if I'm on a PC, so I'm just going to use PowerShell. And you can find PowerShell by just entering POWE Windows PowerShell in the little search box right here, and it will pop right up. I have it already open right here. So I'm in my PowerShell command line. Now, I know command line isn't all that pretty, but this is actually something for computer science students. You really need to understand how to work with the command line and how to deal with the command line. You don't necessarily have to be a master of PowerShell, but you do need to understand the command line. So in this particular case, I'm on my C drive, I'm in my users, and 17347 is just the username of the computer that I'm going to be using. So what I want to do is I first need to create a folder. Okay, so I just do mkdir, and I'm going to call it test git, just like that. And so you can see I've just created that folder. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to that folder. So I can go CD for change directory, and then since it's right inside my my user 17347, I just write, whoop, that's not it. There's testgit, and now I'm inside of testgit. Now, if I hit clear, that just clears my screen so we can see it. Now, I'm assuming you've already installed Git on your machine. If you haven't, then this won't work. So you've got to make sure you have Git installed. But now the rest of it's very simple. You just do git init, and that initializes Git for this particular folder. Now, all we need to do is just set up where our remote repository is. That's very simple as well. We just do git remote add origin, and then put in the path to where your file is. And now I've connected to my remote repository. So with this all set up, anything I put into the test git folder, once I do git push, is going to automatically be pushed there. So let me show you how to do that. So say for example, I want to, let me just create a file. So in PowerShell, it's going to be new item, and name will just be read, whoops, in quotes, readme MD. That MD files are what you put into Git to show up so you can read stuff. It's just an introductory file basically. And for my my value, I'll just put whoops, some text, just something simple. Okay, I've got that, and I can see it created my README file. And if I go cat and I do the README, you can see that I have my text in there. Okay, so all cat does is just reads a file. So I clear this again. Now what I need to do is I need to put this on my repository. Well, that's very simple. So basically what I have is I have, or what I need to do is I just write git, and here's one thing you can do just to see what's going on, git status, and it shows me I need to put this README file on there. Okay, well, all I do is just do git add, and then a period. That adds everything, and that's what you want to do for this class, is just add everything. So all your files, your Android projects, everything, are going to go into whatever directory you set up here. Just make sure that all your Android projects go in there, and then you just do git add dot, and it will automatically add everything. Okay, so I got it git add. I enter that. Now I go git, I want to commit it, git commit m, and then some sort of message. I'll just say update, even though it's a new commit, but that's all right. I'll just do update. Okay, so now it's ready to go. Now all I gotta do is just push it. Now it's real easy. Git push origin master. Takes a second, and it's there. Okay, so what I did is I put that file on my Git account. Let's find out. I go to my Git, here's my test Git, I click on this again. Sure enough, there's the file right there. So I just set everything up. Now, let's go back to PowerShell for a minute, to my console. I'm going to clear this, and what I want to do is I want to show the Git file. So I do ls-force, and you can see there's my Git. It's actually not a file, it's a hidden directory right here. And that has all the files in there that does all the connections for me. I don't have to worry about it. What I'm going to do is what happens if you've broken something. So for whatever reason, the connection from your remote to your master is no longer working. You're getting a bunch of error messages from Git. You're not sure what's going on. Well, one thing that you can do is you can just remove it. Okay, so first thing I do is I go rm, and I'm going to select the Git file, and then I'm going to hit force, whoops, not filter, force and recurse. That's going to basically remove this Git file. And I do that, ILS, now it's gone. Okay, so I no longer have any connection to my Git. So what do I do now to set things up? Again, very simple. Git init, that will initialize it again. Okay, and then set up what I said before. Git remote, add origin, and put that link back in there. Now, where is it? Well, you just go to your Git page, copy right here in the browser. You can also get it with clone or download. And you come over here, paste it, and there it is. Okay, I'm all set. Now, what do I do? Well, now what I want to do is I set this folder up. There's nothing, well, there's that little README file in there. Okay, so, whoops. You can see that little README file right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove that. And so there's nothing in there except for my Git folder, which you can't see right now because I didn't ask for it to show hidden files. So I have nothing in here, and what I want to do is I want to get everything from here, which means I want to get this README file, and say, for example, you have a whole bunch of projects up there, you want to get those. Okay, so basically we're just doing a big reset. Well, it's really simple to do. You just, now I've already set this up, it's just git pull origin master, and there's my file back. Okay, and anything else that would have been out in repository is back. So I've shown you now how you can create your Git account. You can now fix it if it breaks. Just delete that file and just redo it. I mean, I know there's other ways, but this is just a really easy way, and I'm just trying to show you how to do it very easy. Okay, so we've got that done. Review. Just remember that if you're going to add something, you just have to git add dot. Then it's git commit, and then with the message, and then it's just git push origin master. That's it. And then if you have to start all over again, you have to go git init, and then you have to do the git remote add to what your repository is, and then you actually have to do git pull. Okay. And I'm going to give you, along with this video, I'm going to give you a list of commands that I used and the exact way that you can set it up initially and then reset it. Okay, that's it for the video.